way how he can just smell
Yeah.
like instantly, and he'll know something's coming in. And I'm like, I can't smell a thing.
Sometimes if it's like a real rutted up buck, I'll be walking through a piece of woods and I'll be like,
Yes,
smells like deer right here.
you're right. I've smelt that before. Not during deer season. It was just after.
Yeah.
And what I was doing actually was I was testing out a new camera. I was getting paid to test out a camera, and I I hunt on his property a lot. I said, hey, could I just go out there one morning and film a bunch of stuff and see what I find? I found a few deer and everything, but there was this one deer,
Yeah.
this buck that came in. He was a spike buck. He was really young, but I could smell him long before he came in.
Yeah,
And I was like, I know what that is.
And some people are going to think we don't have any idea what we're talking about. It's one of those smells that you can't really describe it.
Yeah.
It's like this like musty, like
Yeah.
glandular. It's hard to explain.
It's strong.
But once you smell it, you know what it is.
Yes. You'll hear stuff too.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, I don't know how you can hear that because you're deafer than a post otherwise.
Yeah.
But he'll pick up. I remember this one day he was sitting next to me. He's like, Adam, there's a. He didn't know if it was a buck or a doe, but he was like, there's a deer coming in, and I'm like, what the fuck are you hearing?
Yeah.
And sure enough, not 5 minutes later, in came a doe, and I was like, holy shit.
It's a very specific set of noises that a deer will make coming in because a lot of the time they won't be walking, consistently. They'll take a few steps, stop. Take a few steps, stop.
Makes sense for what they are.
When they're right on the edge of your hearing, it'll just be something that you're like, it'll be something that just perks you up. You're like, that, especially if you've been sitting in that area or been walking through that area, you kind of get like the hum and like just the vibe that the woods is giving off. Like, chickadee here, crow calling over there.
Lots of squirrels.
There's acorns dropping in that tree. Don't pay attention to that.
Yep.
And then you'll just hear this one crunch of leaves that you're just like,
You're absolutely fucking correct.
And you're like, huh. And then it crunches again. You're like, all right. And then it crunches again. You're like, okay, there's a deer coming in.
There's something coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah. That wasn't a normal crunch.
Right.